Hello, 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 and welcome to Oracle Priestess Noemi, Bear of Victory's channel. And for those of you who already know me, what's up? For those of you who don't, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, today is full moon eclipse, and we will be pulling on the energy. Hi, 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 hi. I have not been posting, but it's because I was told, do your thing, move it along, and when it's time, it's time. So it is time. The last video that I pointed you guys to that was of much significance is named Shift. Hopefully you have all watched that one and seen, what the messages are there for you. This reading is timeless. So when you get to this reading, even if you're not an Aries, because I'm going to be pulling on the energy of Aries, doesn't have to be your sun sign. It can be in your big three, or it could just be in your north node, but also it could just be your energy at this time. Remember, energy is fluid. It is fluid. Okay. Anyway, so let's see, because it just feels like there's an obsession. Why do I say that? Because a couple years ago, and I'm not trying to advertise, but a couple years ago, I really became, I guess I would say, obsessed with drinking Perriers. I call them Perriers just to go against the grain because that's what we do, right? But and then after a while, I realized that I had a connection to France through my great grandmother. And so it started to make sense why all these French things, I was interested in like French cuisine, and it was just like, why? This is so odd. But then I started learning about the roots and my roots, my ancestors, and it all came to pass because I'm on this journey, just like you all are. And I'm like, wow, that makes perfect sense. So, the message for you is, for those of you who are out there, high priestesses, or maybe there is a secret in your family, it's going to be revealed, or you have secrets that you need to reveal in your family. This is going to bring great balance. And I am just organizing. Why? Because it is the full moon in Virgo, full moon in Virgo. And you know how Virgo loves to do it. Okay. Virgo just loves to be on point and having that sexy, bringing that sexy back. But we want to see you go beyond that. We want to really see you honing in on that inner sexy, that inner you, that inner creativity. Not just looking fly on the outside, but really being fly and humble on the inside. And then it's all going to shine out. It's all going to shine through. Um, so if you haven't seen the probably lengthy, because I do these on Zoom just because it's easier to make sure that it gets recorded and stuff like that. I guess shout out to Zoom. I don't know. Um, I'm just very distracted. Are you distracted? I feel distracted. Um, so I don't know. So if somebody is into Lord of the Rings, I have the number 4 here, the color purple. It could just be the color, or it could be the movie. Something especially there that has to do with the tower. Okay, the Lord of Hosts, the Almighty God, bringing about the tower. What's the tower? The tower is something that happens out of nowhere that you may not have predicted, that you may not have seen coming. So again, like I said, the revelations of it, the revelations of what's to come. Thunder and lightning, the feminine coming forth. So figure it out. Figure out what you may have been obsessed with, but there's a reason behind it. Or maybe it's not an obsession, maybe it's a acquired taste. Because a lot of people are like, why do you drink that? Like, that's for a cocktail. You make you make what you like. It doesn't matter if it's for something. Don't allow the labels. Don't be bogged down by the labels. That's what they're saying here. It's an exciting time. It's in a premium time for you in this new beginning. Remember that Aries is the beginning sign of the zodiac. We have 12. We have 12 energetic signs that are thrusting us forward, that are really showing us who we really are, who we're meant to be, what we're meant to become. Some of us are going to be stuck. Some of us are not. Some of us are like, I already know. I'm just following the sun. Success is yours. Um, so let's see. Let's see. You're showing me red roses. That might be a thing for you. Let's see what message we have in the dilemma. Let's see what your dilemma is, Aries. What is the dilemma for number one? The dilemma for number one, position number one. Oof, flies out. We'll show you. Flies out. What we have, the last judgment. Hmm. Um, any of you ever hear the horn is being sounded? Because that's what I see. The call to judgment. Hmm. Merkaba. If you don't know what Merkaba is, you can look it up to see what it means to you. And then we have the shining flame, nakedness, letting it all hang out. I'm not going to be able to show this card because it does have nakedness on it. It has the fruit of the loins of the divine feminine. So we're talking about right here. It's all out. She's got her skirt on and she's just letting it all hang out. She's like, look, I am the fruit. I am the fruit. You are the fruit of my loins. Okay. So whatever that's whatever that's about. Very sensual, very beautiful, very that's what you're gonna use, right? To get through this is you're gonna use your creativity, your sensuality, who you are to the core. And that's what we were talking about in the beginning. So let's see what is the factor here. So your dilemma is, the horn is being sounded. You know there's something coming. You know that you want to do something and you're not really sure if you should take those steps. But they're like, girl, boy, just let it all hang out. Okay, you got this. Through your sensuality, through your creativity and co-creation with the Most High God, be the tiger, lie in wait. A tiger does not go too far from its den. Okay, so let's see here. What is the factor? What is the factor? What is the factor? What is the factor? Whoa! Archangel Jeremiel, signs, symbols, synchronicities. What did I just say? I said the triangle, ascension, baby. Wow. Awaken your inner angel. And those colors, that transmutation, that this is it for you. This is it. And see, you see his cloak? You see the colors? This pyramid, I think for a couple clients that are, or even maybe just one of you, a spiritual investment client, um, shout out, love ya, hugs. Um, I showed the person this pyramid. And usually the pyramids that my husband and I make, I don't know, the camera's like really funny today. We put stuff in the middle of them. Like we'll put a crystal. So this is citron. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to, so let me get this away. So citron, this is naturally that color, white and that yellow hue like honey. And so this pyramid, we didn't put anything in the middle of it. We was like experimenting and we're like, oh, let's make a clear pyramid. We were going to make a clear pyramid and then kind of coat it with a color and then coat the outside with some crystals. And so then and we always do like the point first. And then so after that, I don't that you see that color in the middle of it, it automatically happened. This created itself. This hue, this honey hue from within the pyramid. I'm trying to, you can't, like, I don't know. It created itself. And so when he saw that, don't know if you could see it, that hue. Oh, there you go. Perfect, perfect. So you can see it really good. So you see that hue that's in the middle of it? That created itself. We didn't put anything in the middle. And it was supposed to come out clear, but it took on its own color, its own, shape. And then, he was like, well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and put some obsidian at the bottom, some amethyst, and you know, the copper at the bottom, it helps to attract to the spiral is a universe. And also, usually we put three at the bottom because three has to do with the symbol of water when it comes to stuff like that. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is um, through ascension, through the awakening of your inner angel, because in that the pyramid basically, you know, created itself, but the creation was from within. It happened naturally. Um, there was nothing that we did to the pyramid for it to create that hue, that light, that mysterious dimensional um, way of being. And that is what is going on with you. And so that is the factor. The factor is ascension, the last judgment. And I mean, I heavily feel like if you are into crystals, you want to get Cintron at this time to help you through, the things that you're feeling, the things that you're not understanding. And remember that the flame within is just asking you to be authentic. Authentic. It is 11 a.m. where I am. And for those of you who are waiting on um, a court case, it will be guilty. Okay. Last judgment, the last judgment, the last judgment. It's going to be guilty. But for those of you who are feeling guilty for wanting to be authentic, for wanting to just let it all hang out because other people are like, what? What are you doing? No. Guilt is fear. Do not allow anyone to tell you that you should be doing things a certain way. Okay, let's see what the message is. Let's see what the message is. Um, hmm, just so feels so beautiful, so, you know, um, overcoming. Let me see. Just don't feel like I got it the way that I had it before. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's go. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Last week I was sending out I'm part of a spiritual group, and so I was sending out a message, from my spiritual team about Christ consciousness right now is we will be embracing that no matter what chaos we have going on around us. So anyway, let's see what our message is here. But yeah, definitely be really through this transformation, through this ascension, getting to the next level, getting to the next phase in your life, understanding um, what the triangle is for you. Okay. If you want a personal read or if you would like to, learn more about anything that I talk about for you and it resonates with you, just contact me. I'm happy to give you an individualized session. So, guardian of the soul family, remember this is your message part, and we have becoming, and we just talked about that, right? Becoming, riding the cosmic wave. And in the collective message, I talked about esoteric, right? What's above, so below, across the waters. The bride offers herself, and the bride has to do with Christ consciousness. You may want to look this up. This is very important. This was a very important part of my journey. I don't want to explain it because it's going to mean something different for everybody. But within the as your consciousness, goes to the next level, we choose to be the bride. You may listen to people talk about the Jezebel spirit, right? So, and let me tell you, we all go through it. Okay, man or woman, we go through the Jezebel spirit, whoever you are. If you haven't yet, you will. But anyway, I digress. The bride offers herself. You'll understand what this means in the context of your journey. So look it up, Christ consciousness and the bride. See what that means to you. Meditate, pray, whatever it is that you do. But you are chosen. And within that, that just means you are becoming what it is, who it is, person, place, or thing in this offering. And for some of you, all you have to do is forgive and allow yourself to feel that love. The love conquers all. That's something that came out also in the collective reading. But true enlightenment, it's beginning. Okay. And this is not just for Aries or those in the energy of Aries. This is for the collective consciousness, right? We are being forcefully awakened by what's going on in the world right now by by the fool that is showing us, you know what? That is showing us the hidden truth. Why? Look at this closely. Look at that. It says 1111, awakening. I didn't even see that that was there before. 1111, heart chakra, awakening from a place of anger through transmutation, through the fire of who you are, through strife. We will rise. We will rise. I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today, and I sure do hope it was you. Thanks for watching. Bye. Be well.